Hello and welcome to my first study vlog. So I figured I would just take you along with me today. I'm working from home and I have a meeting, but other than that I am studying. So it's about 8 AM. I am someone who needs a lot of sleep, so I make sure I get up around like 7 to 7:30. I go to bed usually before 10 PM. I make sure I always change my clothes, and yes, these look like pajamas, and they probably are pajamas, but they're not what I slept in. I also make sure I do my skincare routine and brush my teeth, and I just like sort of feel ready but also very comfortable. I then make myself a cup of coffee, which is probably the highlight of my morning. I absolutely adore my morning coffee. I then make sure that my space is tidy. So I will show my desk. So this is my desk setup. I absolutely love my desk. It is a stand-up desk, so you can raise it, and yeah, I just love it. It's like the perfect size. I have this monitor, which I got from JB Hi-Fi. I've just got my MacBook and my iPad. I have like these really cute little pink Logitech keyboard and mouse. And yeah, I make sure everything on my desk is serving a purpose. So I always have a full bottle of water. I always have a candle and tissues, just whatever, you know, makes you comfortable. And then I always have what I'm doing that day. And then I always have like a jumper in case I get cold. I have one picture there, and then I have a little picture back here, but I don't like clutter. And I have read that you should have something green, like a plant, on your desk, and I'm working on it. I will open up Notion, which is a website and an app. Nothing is sponsored in this video, and it's free. It's completely free. It's basically a means for productivity and work and study and planning, and like there's so many possibilities with what you can make each page. Like you can make it a calendar, you can make it a checklist. Like it's very, very diverse, and I know I absolutely do not use it to its capacity, but it works for me. I'm someone who thrives on scheduling, and I plan my study days or whenever I'm working to the hour. And I know that can sound extreme, but it's what really works for me. Whenever I'm lost, I just look at my, you know, I guess timetable for that day, and I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing and make sure I schedule in breaks. And then at the end of the day, it's the best feeling when you tick off everything that you've done each hour and it's gone as planned, and you're like, wow, look at all I've achieved today. So that's the first thing I do. I'll open up my Notion, plan my day, and then I will go on to emails. So I've just planned my entire day. It probably took like 2 minutes. So this is where we're at now. I'm gonna do some emails, plan my meeting, which is at 9:30, and send off some work that I've done this week. I then scheduled in my meeting. I think it's only gonna take 30 minutes, but it's totally fine if your work doesn't fit into these times. So for example, like question 37 to 44 could definitely take me 2 hours rather than an hour, and I'll just adapt it as I go. I make sure I always prioritize like cerebral tasks or tasks that I need to be more concentrated, definitely in the morning, because I find that at about 2 o'clock I just go downhill. I don't want to concentrate. I definitely get more restless, and I'm much more productive in the morning. So I'm doing some GAMSAT stuff. I'll take a little break and watch a YouTube video on the topic. I'll then have an hour break for lunch, and so I'll eat lunch, but I'll also do something fun that I want to do, whether that's watching an episode of Handmaid's Tale or reading my recreation book, which is Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown at the moment. Then I'll head back in for another hour worth of GAMSAT physics this time, and then, like I said, at around 2 o'clock I'm so restless, and it takes everything in my body to not just lie on the couch and be a complete potato. So I usually make sure I go to the gym in the mid-afternoon. I used to be a morning girl, but I just find that I don't want to waste my brain power that I have in the morning, so I'll work out in the afternoon, and it works really well to like break up my study and work. I'll then come back and try to do some review of what I've done earlier that day, so not using too much brain power, not looking at the questions for the first time, but just try and consolidate what I have learnt today. But if I'm just literally not able to concentrate, which sometimes I'm not, I'll make another coffee, and I'll do some reading that is conducive to my study. So today it's A.C. Grayling, which is a recommended reading for section 2 of the GAMSAT, and it's basically just like, I have it here. It's like this big folder of all of these different philosophical topics and different takes on them. So like basically essay writing. So And I actually quite like that. I love reading, you know, no matter what it is. So I'll try to do physics review, and then if not, I'll do some reading. And then if I'm able to do the physics review, I'll just continue on reading. Or if I'm getting too bored, I'll, you know, read my fun book. I then do plan in like fun things, not necessarily just study stuff. So for today, I'm going to be finishing up at around 5 o'clock, where I'll wash my hair and get ready because I'm going out for a wine and cheese event tonight. And I probably won't do any more study tonight. When I get home, I'll probably just read my book for fun. So yeah, this is what today's going to look like. So in just prepping for my meeting, I always use GoodNotes. It's my absolute favorite like note-taking, studying app. And I have like everything organized. I go into meetings and I just start a new one. And I have my little Apple Pencil and I just literally love it so much. What is the date? Oh my god, it's July. How crazy. And then I will use this to take notes. So I just finished a Zoom meeting with my supervisors and I got an absolute grilling. So that's fun. Anyway, so it made me need to change my schedule again for like the 3rd time today, and it's only 10:20. So basically what I'm going to do now is I have to do a couple of things from the meeting, like send off some documents, contact some people, order some things. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to move on to my GAMSAT questions, and yeah. So I've pretty much done everything for uni that I had to do this morning, and it's 11:30, so I am yet to start any GAMSAT study. So I completely forgot that I'm doing the 3-minute thesis, which is this competition for graduate students around the world who are doing their PhD, and it's a competition and you need to present your research in a way that the general public could understand in only 3 minutes, and you have one PowerPoint slide and you can't have any notes or any props or anything. It's actually proving to be really challenging to consolidate my PhD into 3 minutes. It's proving almost impossible, but I do have a script draft and I'll work on that later today. I'm going to work on some general chemistry for GAMSAT right now for about an hour. I just heated up some leftover curry, so I've had an early lunch / breakfast. It's only 11:30. But yeah, I'm probably going to make myself another coffee and just work through this. So like I said, I use GoodNotes for pretty much everything. So this is the meeting that I just had. So we'll go out of there and into where I study, which is in personal, GAMSAT, and we're doing Gen Chem questions, and I'll start a new page and be working through just these questions here, but like treating this as if it were paper, and then I just mark like with a tick or a circle if I want to come back to it. I've just made myself a coconut latte, and I'll show you guys what I use as well when I am studying and don't want to be distracted. It's called, what is it called? Forest, and it's free, and you just like pick a cute little tree. I only have like these ones unlocked. I like this one. Let's do this one. Plant, and so you set how long, whoopsie, you set how long you want to be focused for. And so I will do, I'll do 60 minutes. And if I feel restless or like I need a break in that time, I'll just like stand up and stretch, but I won't be on my phone. So it makes you not touch it because the plant will die. So it's just like a cute little thing. I don't use it every day, but I thought I would share that because I think that it's really helpful. So yeah, it'll just like go away, and as long as I don't touch my phone, I just leave it there. And I'm going to work through these questions. I've just got a notification that my tree is fully grown, so that is just an hour of like not being on my phone and doing work. So I'm going to take a quick break and reheat my coffee and then come back to it. So it's just after 1 p.m. I'm starting to get like a little bit restless and just like not super focused.
So I just stood up at my stand-up desk, reheated my coffee for the 3rd time because my fatal flaw is not being able to finish a coffee before it goes cold. I'm going to finish the remaining 4 questions that I set for myself, and then I'm going to have a break. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm either going to read my book for like half an hour, which is something that I enjoy, otherwise like I'd watch an episode of my favorite show, or something that I will enjoy that doesn't take a lot of brain power, that's like really a break, so like a TED Talk or like a YouTube or whatever. Hey Google, play some study music.
Got it. Here's a Spotify playlist called Instrumental Study.
I'm finding this so overwhelming. I think it's like thermodynamics is what it comes under. I haven't really done this since the 1st year of uni, and what the kicker is you're not allowed calculators. And I would love to know how this is expected knowledge when how is it possible for some of these equations to be done without a calculator? I don't know. Things like ln and things like base e to the power. So that's, I don't know. I'm feeling my morale is a little bit low and I'm feeling really stupid, but there's nothing that I cannot learn. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, the remaining 3 questions, and then forget about it for the moment. Location number 2, we are on the couch. Just needed a change of scenery, something a little bit more comfortable. I am going through my reading pieces for the essay section of the GAMSAT, and so I think I'll read maybe like 3 of these and then read my book, Da Vinci Code. And I'll probably do this for maybe like half an hour, 40 minutes.
It is the next day and I just completely forgot to film / my phone died, my camera died. So after I just did the reading, I just worked on my 3-minute thesis and then got ready to go out, and that pretty much like concludes my study day. I did also put up a poll on my Instagram, like what are your Q&A questions for like studying, academia, PhD, research, clinic, pre-med, and I got a whole heap of really good ones, which I'm gonna film in like a sit down Q&A, which will be up next week. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you do like more study vlogs, do let me know, and I will try to make more of them.